Good morning and welcome to Jai-Alai H2H. I'm Stu Nyman, and as always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we'll cover every point of every match today. Every Monday and Tuesday morning now through mid-April, we will combine two very unlikely terms, Jai-Alai and breakfast. Or if you're tuned in elsewhere in the world, maybe lunch, maybe even dinner. Jai-Alai H2H will present 6 matches today, pairing up Jai-Alai players of similar ability who will compete in a best 2 of 3 set matches. A set is won by the first player to reach 6 points. Each match will be a test of speed, strategy, and stamina. Jai-Alai H2H allows players to compete in a format unique to Jai-Alai, but based directly on the more familiar format of a 2 out of 3 set tennis match. If you're joining us for the first time, you'll see the ball traveling in excess of 125 miles an hour off 3 walls within a glass-enclosed court, traditionally referred to as a concha within a fronton. We welcome you to a sport of unparalleled excitement. Welcome to Jai-Alai H2H. Good morning, Andrew. How are you?
Good morning, Stu. Excited for another day of this new format that has been broken out here in 2021, and we've got group number 2 here participating today. This middle group of players here, so the 6 you'll be seeing today: Ben, Kubala, Anderluck, Bueno, Benny, and Jedden. So you got to be sharp here this morning. You got that Ben, Bueno, and Benny, all 3 of those guys here in this same group. So we'll be on top of it here today for you. We're going to start off with a great match. You got the former Kane, University of Miami football player, and that is Ben. He'll be facing off against the second-generation player on this roster, number 22, Bueno. But let's take a look at the overall records of these guys in group number 2 here. Top guy in this group at the moment, 2 of them tied at 2-0. That's Bueno. So you'll see him a chance to go 3-0 in this first match of the day. Also, Kubala, 2-0. Now, Kubala, something to look out for today. He's been missed 2 of the last 3 performances in that regular, in those pari-mutuel games there. So Kubala hasn't really been here that often. That may impact his play here today, but we'll see how he's able to get it going in the early stages of his match today. Benny and Jedden, both of those guys are at 1-1 for their record, and Anderluck and Ben, those 2 are both at 0-2, looking to get in that win column. So we are just about 3 minutes, just a couple minutes away from the start of this first match of the day. You see those 2 guys out there. Ben will be in orange, Bueno will be in black.
And this is a warm-up period that occurs before each game, gives the players a chance to warm up in preparation for the game they're about to play. Of course, both Ben and Bueno were here earlier today, so they've already spent about 20-30 minutes on the court warming up in advance of today's practice. Anderluck was out there.
Saw almost all these guys.
Yeah. Benny threw it around for a little bit. Jedden was here with his entourage, so I'm not exactly sure if he got enough time to get onto the court, but if nothing else, I think he was having a manicure and pedicure here in the back, and so his nails look good, if anything else.
Look good, feel good, play good. Absolutely. 3-step process there, Stuart. He's got those first 2 covered.
So we got a minute 36. Why don't you introduce these guys that are going to be playing this next game?
Yes, we'll introduce them. First match of the day for H2H on this Monday will feature number 22, Bueno, versus number 7, Ben. And these 2 guys, Bueno is the South Florida legacy on this roster. In only his 3rd season, he's already put together quite the impressive resume here, capturing 2nd place in the doubles tournament in 2019 and taking 3rd place in the season-long singles race last season. Jai-Alai has been a major part of his life growing up, and now he's looking to make a name for himself in the old basque sport. He'll be facing off against Ben, who's in his 4th season with the Magic City League. One of the many University of Miami football players on this roster, Ben is virtually a black hole in regards to his catching ability. in the backcourt. He matches that with a ridiculous combination of speed and athleticism that you truly have to see to believe. So we got these two guys ready to go. Stage is set for the first match of the day. Opposite sides of that leaderboard here. Bueno at the top at 2-0, Ben at 0-2. And throughout Ben's career, this one-on-one format, he struggled with it. So opportunity for him as he gets more comfortable in these H2Hs. You're going to start to see Ben play some better highlight here. So a good opportunity against the top guy in his group to get one back and perhaps take home that Group 2 title here. But we are ready to go.
Time to begin our first set here at Jai-Alai H2H. Ben serving. 2-1-0. There's the serve. We begin. Bueno with a strong backhand. The rebote, or the rebound play, coming out and scoring. You're going to hear me say rebote repetitively. I'm going to say it quite a bit. When the ball goes off the back wall and comes out, it has to be caught and thrown in one fluid motion. That first point goes to Bueno. He gets the first point of the first set. Set's played 2, 6 points. Here's the serve by Bueno. Backhand by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. He makes that nice rebote save. Goes to the floor to do it. Strong backhand. Bueno on the forehand. Ben sets up for the rebote. Plays it to the inside. Here's Bueno on the forehand from the 11 line. Outside placement. Ben got there. Ben's got great speed, but he's got to be able to get from that side wall to the outside. Ben's spending a little bit too much time there on the side wall. I mean, you're showing your opponent what he needs to do, which is throw the ball where you're not. If you're standing next to the side wall, throw it to the outside or a 2-all if you can. Bueno steps out in front with 2 points here in this first set, played to 6. Big backhand by Ben. Touch the side wall. Goes to the middle of the court. Rebote. Left side by Ben. That is a 2-all. That scores.
Beautiful shot.
2-all. Hit the side wall. The front wall. Lands in. Goes to the screen. And by in means touches the floor inside of that outside boundary line there on the floor. Bueno has 3 points.
Yeah, and this is the way that Bueno played in his first H2H appearance just a few weeks ago. He's just so solid out there, making a lot of good catches there. And first mistake of the day.
That's an overserve. Jai-Alai H2H gives these players 2 serves. This is the second serve. Has to land between the 4 and 7 line. Ben with a 2-all. 2-all does not cut out. Ben on the rebote to the inside. That's going to be tough for Bueno. And it is. Point for Ben there in the orange shirt. It is now 1-3. 1 serving to 3, rather, in this 6-point. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ben. Here's Bueno at the 8 line. Ben makes the rebote save. Hits the pad. That pad right there at the bottom of the front wall, it says Magic City Jai-Alai there. That's out of bounds. Ball touched it. Lost a point. That gives Bueno 4 points. Ben has 1 in this first set. Played to 6 points.
And one of Ben's strengths here in his game, that left side, he's got a bunch of power in it. Let's see if he gets a good opportunity to just kind of rear back and fire that, put Bueno in some uncomfortable spots.
Ben to the inside, takes a big bounce and scores. Point for Ben there in the orange shirt. That gives him 2 points to Bueno's 4. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. Backhand by Bueno. Robote left side by Ben. That is beautifully played to the inside.
Oh, great catch.
Went high to the front wall, came back to the side wall. That is nice. Ben tipped that ball as opposed to catching it. That's a loss of point. That gives Bueno 5 points and a possible set point for this first set. First serve is over. This will be a second serve for Bueno. Robote left side by Bueno. That's a 2-all. Stopped by Ben. Hard throw by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Robote left side by Ben to the outside. Lands in. Bueno makes the catch. What a difficult catch made by Ben and a beautiful throw. Ben from the left side, right up the middle. Bueno off his footing, but he makes the catch. Ben with a tip ball, point, and set for Bueno there in the black shirt. He gets the first set. We'll now give him a minute to reset, and then we'll move on to the second set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And so Bueno, they're taking that first set 6-2, and Stu, he looked very solid out there. I mean, a lot of really good catches, a lot of really good throws, mixed in that kill shot there on a nice 2-wall. So just a pretty good all-around performance there from Bueno. And if you're Ben, you know, what's sort of at the top of your plan there to change here going into this second set?
Regroup. Got to clear your heads.
Yeah.
One thing we talk about the players in our regular Quinella games is that if you can clear your head point to point, then you do it. You come back fresh after each point. Most players can't.
Yeah.
So if you can't do it point to point, then you absolutely need to do it game to game. Get that head clear. Forget about what just happened. Don't think about what's coming in the future. Just concentrate on catching the ball and getting those throws that land in.
And that's the beauty of this format is you do also have a couple extra points to get into that rhythm there. Even if you miss one ball, still got a couple extra opportunities there. So 0-0, we're headed in to the start of set number 2. Bueno took that first one 6-2. And now Ben will have control of the serve.
Time to begin our second set. What you see Bueno doing there is affixing the cesta to his hand. Their hands are in the cestas flat, tied on with that long tie called a cinta. Robote left side by Ben. 2-all. Does not open up. Just kind of clips the side wall there. Robote left side by Ben. That one staying to the inside. Bueno makes a really good catch there at the 8 line. Robote thrown back. Caught by Bueno.
Wow.
Bueno on the catch. Backhand. Robote left side, 2-all by
what a
Ben.
shot.
That was beautifully executed. Again, if the goal is to throw the ball where your opponent's not, Ben saw his opportunity, threw the 2-all, side wall, front wall, floor in the bounds, and then out to the screen. Well thrown. Ben gets the first point of the second set. In and out of the cesta. 2 points for Ben here in the orange shirt. Bueno receiving in the black shirt. Hard first serve by Ben. Bueno back behind the 13 line. You want your opponent deep off that serve. What a beautiful throw that was by the Ben. He just put that just above the pad to the inside. He's been practicing that. Well thrown by Ben. Ben steps out quick with 3 points, serving to Bueno's 0. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. Backhand by Bueno. Robote left side by Ben. He throws it hard. Bueno's right there. When that ball's coming in low like that, what we explain to players is if you see it coming to your left and it's below the numbers and you're standing about the 9 line, got to try to catch it in there. It's not coming out to the Robote. That gives Bueno a point. He serves. Serve by Bueno. First serve is in. Good catch by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote by Bueno. Catch by Ben. Big backhand by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno to the inside. Throws it down by the legs of Ben. Try to get him past him on the inside. He did so successfully. That gives Bueno 2 points to Ben's 3. Bueno serving here in the black shirt.
And putting it at Ben's feet, a good idea there for Bueno, a guy that as a receiver, he's very good at reading the ball in the air, good at catching it over his head as well. But for Bueno, got a couple back there doing that. Now 3-2.
Big backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Scoop! What a tough scoop that would have been. Not just because it's a scoop, which is particularly difficult, but because that touched the sidewall. The floor, then the sidewall, then he tried to scoop it. We were all tied up at 3 apiece in this second set to 6 points. Bueno's first serve. Big backhand by Ben. Right on the wall. Rebote left side. High to the front wall. Bueno's got it on the forehand. Midcourt. He throws a 2-wall, but it hit the pad. In order for that to succeed, it would have to go from the side wall to the front wall, then hit the floor in bounds. That went out. 4-3 in favor of Ben. Ben serves. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ben. Bueno, tough catch off the bounce. Great catch by Ben. Powerful, powerful backhand. That's what you're talking about earlier, Andrew. That powerful backhand that Ben has.
Oh, wow, but if you can mix that
what a
in.
shot. Beautifully thrown. He saw Bueno going to the outside. He threw it anyway. It opened up. It cut open. I use open up and cut interchangeably when I talk about those things. It means that it's going out to the screen, close to the front wall. Really well played. Gives Ben 5 points. Possible set point for Ben.
And you see that serve a little
Ball
harder
tipped,
for Ben.
Point and set for the orange shirt, Ben. So, Ben and Bueno here. Tied up at 1 set apiece. Of course, Jai-Alai H2H is a best of 3 sets in order to win the match. So, we go to a third and decisive set.
Yeah, decisive third set, as you said here, Stu. And kind of just the opposite of that first game we saw there. I mean, it was Ben that was making a lot of mistakes in game 1. Then it was Bueno that I think he dropped at least 2 serves there in set number 2. So he's the one here. Got to regroup. That's we talked about this format. It's a completely different ball game from set to set. Just, completely clean slate there, and Ben took advantage of that. So we go here to the third one, and, both players have kind of, both of them have shown that, maybe not on their A game at this point in the performance, at this point in their H2H match. Both of them have made some mistakes here, so it's just going to be the guy, feel like who's a little bit more mentally tougher at this point. And, a guy of Bueno, he's been there, finished third place in those singles standings last year, so been in these pressure situations where Ben has struggled, but it would be a really good time here for Ben. We talked about difficult timing in these head-to-head matches to get it back here and get a win against the top guy in his group.
It's time to begin the third and final set here in our first match. Bueno has the serve. Bueno serves. Again, that serve's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. It does. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Bueno. That rebote, if you saw Ben kind of shuffling his feet, it's because the rebote came out further than he expected it to, so it was coming right at his head. Had to try to make that ball up to the front wall, wasn't able to do so. So, Bueno gets the first point of the third set. Just like the previous 2, sets played to 6 points. Backhand by Ben. Powerful, powerful backhand. This rebote is coming all the way to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand of Bueno.
That's a... Wow.
Again, same thing. Rebote coming out further than he expected. What we what we explain to them in training is you try to move with the ball. Try to move with the ball. Don't watch the ball and then try to outrun it. That doesn't work. You're not going to be faster than the ball. Even Ben, he's fast.
I was going to say Ben, a lot of speed, not even him there, but that Bueno gives him 2 straight points. Good advantage here in this third set to open it up.
That is an excellent first serve. Ben, got to be careful. Got clipped off the rebound. Well, that's 3 points for Bueno.
Just going to say a perfect serve there from Bueno. Landed in probably about the last back part of the box that could have gotten in there, and just tough for Ben to make that catch beyond the 13 line.
Backhand by Ben. Powerful backhand. Good catch by Ben. Ben to the inside. Excellent catch. Rebote 2-all. That's wild.
Yeah.
Landed way too far out of play. Remember, we're looking for those 2-alls to hit the sidewall, the front wall, and then the floor inside of that reg line. The further outside of that reg line it is, the further out it is. Bueno has 4 points.
I think that was just a time there. Ben saw the score. He was down 3-0, looking to take a chance there, but talk about timing.
Don't take a chance throwing it off the court.
No, not like that.
No, you don't want to give points away. Great catch by Ben there behind the 10 line. Looking to get some bounce out of it. Throws it to Bueno's feet. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Ben. That hit too high on the front wall. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play just before the front wall. That gives Bueno 5 points. Possible match point here for Bueno serving in the black shirt. There's a serve by Bueno. Ben on the backhand. Rebote forehand to the outside by Bueno. That's going to land in perfect and score. Point set, and our first match goes to Bueno there in the black shirt.
And so Bueno there improves to 3-0 in the second group there, winning the first set 6-2, dropping the second one 3-6, and then coming back 6-0. Resounding victory there in that third set to take the match. And both of those guys will be back in action 2 matches per day for all these guys competing here on this Monday in H2H. Next up, though, we've got Kubala. He'll be facing off against the guy you see out there on the court right now, and that is Anderluck. And we'll be back here in just about 30 seconds to preview that match for you. And so we are almost ready to begin here. Just about 30 seconds we'll get this match. This one will feature number 1, Anderluck, versus number 25, Kubala.
Kubala, basically a catching machine.
Yes.
I know you're going to introduce them here in a second.
Please.
And Anderluck, a powerhouse.
Yep.
Anderluck, tremendous power, especially on that forehand, even though he's left-handed. So that's significant. And Kubala there in the yellow shirt catches everything, just a catching machine.
So you did a great job. You previewed that matchup perfectly for us. So we did it right here. We're ready to begin. As we said here, this match will feature number 1, Anderluck, versus number 25, Kubala. Kubala looks like he will have the serve first. Kubala in yellow, Anderluck in the pink. And Stu?
What say we begin our next match? Kubala serves. And that ball bounced there just behind the 11 line. Backhand by Anderluck. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. Anderluck reaches up, makes the catch. Fine catch by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Anderluck at the 7 line. There's that rifled forehand to the inside that scores. That was a mile-an-hour ball. Each player has their own unique way of playing the game of Jai-Alai. Some favor the right side, some favor the left side. Anderluck definitely favors that forehand. Beautifully thrown. Anderluck gets the first point of the first set. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. Carom by Anderluck scores. Point for Anderluck. And we're going to hold the players up here just for a second while we recalibrate the scoreboard. Anderluck does have 2 points. That second point will appear here in just a second. And once again, if you win the point, you win the serve. And as always, we're playing till we get to 6 points. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. And you're going to see that score fluctuate just a little bit till we get Anderluck his 2 points. And then once he's got the 2 points, we'll continue with the game. Jai-Alai H2H, an entirely new format here at Magic City. Jai-Alai played here traditionally, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday in a regular pari-mutuel format. However, with this new head-to-head format, we're playing every Monday and Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, bringing players of similar skill out to the court. And poof, like magic, we make the scoreboard disappear again while we get it recalibrated. And by calibration, the scoreboard is basically tied directly into the master statistics so that there's no... So basically, you could go back at some point and trace who got what and how they got it. And because Jai-Alai H2H is new, the scoring is entirely new. So when you assign the point, you basically explain how that point was assigned. So how did they win? They went on a forehand, they went on a kill shot, something along those lines. So because the entire system is new, it occasionally has a kink. And we appreciate your patience with this. One thing I promise is I will not sing in the interim. We'll keep a... And once again, just waiting to fix a technical difficulty within the system. Once it's corrected, we'll begin. In fact, there's a chance that we won't even wait for it to be corrected, and we'll keep the points manually, announcing them after each point. We'll make that decision here in just a moment. Because if you're kind enough to tune in and give us your time, you want to make sure that you're watching these guys play. Unless you want to watch a show on IT. Information technology is interesting, but it's not exactly what we're about here at Magic City. It's always nice to see intelligent people working together to solve a problem. I always enjoy that. And once again, that does not change the outcome of what's happened. Anderson... His actual name is Anderson, but he plays under Anderluck. Anderluck is leading by 2 points in this first to 6 points scores. first to win 2 sets wins the match. And this is our 3rd week of doing Jai-Alai H2H, an entirely new format for Jai-Alai here in the state of Florida. Players of similar skill playing against each other. So it is 2-0 in favor of Anderluck. We're going to continue with manual scoring. I'll talk about the score. I'll give you the score after each point. Anderluck leads 2-0. Here's the serve by Anderluck as we continue. Kubala with a tip ball. That gives Anderluck 3 points to Kubala's 0. Here's the first serve by Anderluck. Good catch by Kubala. Nice backhand. Here's Anderluck. Rebote left side. Kubala going for that save. Went a little too high. That gives Anderluck a point.
It is now 4-0 Anderluck.
There you are.
We're back. Thank you, Stu.
Welcome back. Well, you're back. The scoreboard's decided to take a little break.
Him and Nuts are negotiating. Yeah.
Here's the serve by Anderluck. Catch by Kubala. Powerful throw by Anderluck will score.
5-0 now for Anderluck. That gives him a possible set point.
Possible first set in this best of 3 sets for Anderluck. 5-0 in his favor. Fortunately, the players don't need the scoreboard to continue playing. I think Kubala was trying to get your attention banging on the glass there. He's obviously a little frustrated.
He's a little upset about that scoreboard.
No,
huh?
I understand. He's upset about the scoreboard or the score. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point and a perfect first set goes to Anderluck. We'll give Anderluck that first set. We're not giving him anything. He actually won it. So the first set goes to Anderluck in this best of 3 sets. And we have about 30 seconds till we begin the next set. Kubala obviously off to a slow start. Well, slow to put it mildly. Still catching pretty good, but really not able to put together any shots to take Anderluck off of his game. And we'll move on to our second set. Kubala is going to serve. The loser of the previous set does earn to serve in the follow-up set. So we're 0-0. Kubala serves. There's the serve. Here's Anderluck from the 12 line. Outside placement, wild. So that is Anderluck's shot. He loves to throw the outside placement. However, he threw that one about 5 feet off the court. Kubala gets his first point of the match here in the second set. 1-0 in favor of the yellow shirt, Kubala. First serve is an overserve. This will be the second serve. Jai-Alai H2H affords players 2 serves. Second serve has to land in. And by landing in, I mean it's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand. Catch by Kubala. Robote left side. Touched the front wall. Anderluck got there but could not bring it in. That's 2 points for Kubala. Kubala leads Anderluck 2-0. Here in this second set. So once again, Kubala leading Anderluck 2-0. First player to reach 6 points does win the set. Anderluck did take that first set 6-0. Kubala out ahead with 2 points. He serves. Kubala there in the yellow shirt. Based on that camera angle, a really bright yellow shirt. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Robote left side by Kubala. Anderluck will back up as opposed to going forward. That is a well-thrown 2-wall. Thrown really hard. Side wall, front wall, floor, inbounds. Cutting out before the player can get to it. That gives Anderluck 1 point, serving to Kubala's 2. First serve here for Anderluck. Lands in. And scores. All tied up at 2 apiece. Anderluck does have the serve. Once again, first player to reach 6 points wins the set. Here's backhand by Kubala. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Robote by Kubala. Anderluck makes the catch. Low and hard. Will score. Point for Anderluck. He's got 3 points now. Serving to Kubala's 2.
Yeah, Anderluck was just a little bit wild there, those first couple points. Threw one way off the court, regrouped a little bit. We talked about the importance of that in these games. Back up 3-2 now. Chance to close it out.
Good catch there by Kubala. Nice backhand. Ball missed. That is 4 points for Anderluck. Kubala has 2. Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. We have a swing and a miss. And Kubala, they're wincing in pain on that follow-through, that twisting motion. Seemed to do something not so great to him. That gives Anderluck 5 points and a possible second set, possible match here for Anderluck in the pink shirt. Backhand by Kubala. Scoop by Anderluck.
Great scoop.
Robote left side. Missed. We have point, set, and match for Anderluck.
So a game of runs there for Anderluck. Won the first 6, won the first set 6-0, then lost the first 2 of set number 2, and then comes back with 6 straight to take it in straight sets. 6-0, 6-2. Defeating Kubala there. So Anderluck, that's his first win of the second group. You wouldn't know it just by the way he played. Obviously, Kubala looked like he was struggling a little bit there. Maybe a leg issue, but still gave it his all. But Anderluck, power was the name of the game there. Beat him on a couple really good throws. Kill shots working. Had a nice scoop there at the end. So he seems to be much more focused today and playing some good highlighters. Started off and got the win.
And once again, we typically do have a scoreboard there along the top. We are nursing some technical difficulties with that scoreboard. We appreciate your patience with that as we continue to play through. And we have a few more moments before we begin our next match. Our next match is going to be between Benny, the 17-year-old Benny there, 55, and our former Super Bowl champ, Jedin, That's right, member of the 2006 Super Bowl winning Colts. Only guy I know with a Super Bowl ring. They're in the purple shirt. So, Jedden, a veteran with the Magic City program, if you can say veteran, because we've only been playing since 2018. So, and we're going to see if we can bring up the scoreboard. Will you see?
And Stu, it looks like the scoreboard's back.
No, really?
It is.
I think it's a color thing. I really do. I think that the scoreboard just likes the white and purple better.
It had to figure out its contract. The last few clauses we needed to get in there, but the scoreboard's back. We got it back for the rest of H2H, so we're good.
Fantastic. Benny serves. There's the first serve. It's in, and that's an excellent catch by Jedden. There's the backhand. Robote forehand. That's the rebound off the back wall by Benny. That scoop attempt missed. Always encourage the players to take the ball in the air. Again, every time the ball touches a surface in the air, it changes the spin just slightly, setting up a more complicated catch. This is Jedden's serve. He leads 1-0 here in this first set. Backhand by Benny. Benny, two-wall Robote.
Yes.
He saw Jedden camped out there in the middle of the court, was able to make that adjustment, throw the kill shot off of the Robote. Well thrown by Benny. It's tied up at 1 apiece. And again, so very much a matchup of a rookie and we'll call it Magic City veteran.
Yes.
I guess is the best way to put it. Someone with 4 years experience, I don't know qualifies as or 3.5 years, qualifies as a veteran, but he's a veteran on this roster. Look at Benny turn to make that
That's a veteran save.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Low runner to the inside is going to score.
Plays well beyond his years there, Stu, and it's a perfect example. Sees the open on the inside, just a low little runner above the pad, and that one scored again.
Beautifully played by Benny. Really nice play. 2-1 in favor of Benny there in the white shirt. Excellent catch by Jedden. That ball was coming in hot to the side wall. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote forehand is up. Benny trying for that one-handed scoop. We like our players to use two hands. Help steady the cesta. If you have to reach with one hand, you can. Of course, that's, some of our players do it because it's fancy. I don't do fancy. I do catch the ball. Here's Jedden's serve. Tied up at 2 apiece. Forehand throw by Benny to the inside. Ball tipped by Jedden. Point for Benny there in the white shirt. He leads 3-2. We are in the first set of this match. First to 6 points wins. First to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the serve by Benny. Backhand by Jedden. Beautiful Robote throw by Benny. Robote left side to the inside. That's just a Robote save. Jedden on the move. That's a tough catch.
Yep.
He had to reach out in front of him to make that catch. Reeled it in.
And right along that side.
There's another beautiful Robote. This one is going to score for Benny. Point to the white shirt, Benny. That takes Benny to 4 points. Jedden there in the purple shirt has 2.
And Jedden has struggled with those balls that have been coming pretty low at the feet there. A couple points for Benny there. 4-2 now. See if he can close out this set. Harder serve there.
Much harder serve there for Benny, taking advantage of these 2 serves. Beautiful 2-wall. Stopped by Jedden, but he's got to get to it. But you got to stay on your feet, bring it in, and be able to get it back up to the front wall without holding it. That's holding. So, Benny's got 5 points and a possible first set here for the white shirt. Number 55, Benny. Low and hard into the service box. There's the backhand by Jedden. Beautiful throw. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Jedden. Benny turns to make the rebote save just above the pad, and it scores. Point and first set to Benny there in the white shirt. I'll tell you, they're going to have a minute to regroup here, but Benny showing tremendous control.
Yeah.
Tremendous ball control. Earlier on in that set, he was able to beat Jedden by threading the needle, putting the ball just above the pad to the inside. Benny just played really well there. Jedden, his timing just seems a bit off.
Yeah.
Timing just seems a bit off. So Benny takes the first set 6-2.
Yeah, I was just going to say there was a couple there, tip balls, drop shots there. So Jedden's right there. A guy that typically, very good at catching, pretty good at throwing, can do a whole bunch of stuff
And
there.
a great rebote.
Great rebote, too.
Jedden there in the purple shirt's got a beautiful, beautiful rebote.
But Benny there threw 2 kill shots, threw one from the right side, one from the left side off the rebote, and just kind of showed you a full arsenal of skills there that he has, and still only 17 years old, plays well beyond his years. And a far cry from where he was even in his first exhibition in H2H just a few weeks ago, Stu. He just looks a lot more composed out there. Looks like he's more in control of his game and took that first set. So one of these guys will move to 2-1. The other will drop to 1-2 overall. Benny with one set here in hand. Set 2 started by Jedden.
Good catch there by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote off the forehand of Jedden. Catch by Benny at the 11 line. Benny trying to go for a shot that we call pico, which means bounce. Try to bounce it over his head. Didn't work. That's a nice rebote save on the forehand of Benny. Not particularly pretty, but effective. Here's the rebote. It's a 2-all. Does not cut open. Benny, great catch. Juggling. So, when you catch the ball in highlight, the ball has to come into the cesta. That's the basket they're wearing. Ball has to come into that and has to be stopped. It can't bounce around in there. Judge saw him catch the ball, saw the ball bounce, called juggling. That's a loss of point. Benny from the 11 line. High to the front wall, throwing it well over Jedden's head. Jedden makes the rebote save. Karam opens up. Jedden gets there. Stops it on the forehand. Hard throw on the return. Benny makes that catch. Hard throw to the inside. Tough catch for Jedden there on the forehand. Scoop by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. He sends Jedden on the run. Jedden's at the 4 line. Missed the rebote. 0.3 tied up at 1 apiece here in this second set. Benny took the first set 6-2. It's tied up at 1-1 here in the second set. First to win 2 sets wins the match.
And that's another one of those sort of timing plays you were talking about. Jedden just looking a little bit off there. Got taken all the way back to the 3 line there for that rebote. A big swing and a miss there. Back up, tied at 1.
Here's the backhand by Jedden. Rebote left side to the inside. Good catch by Jedden. Hard throw. Scoop attempt missed. Point for Jedden. Jedden will step out in front. 2 to Benny's 1 here in the second set. Excellent catch by Benny. He pulled that ball from the sidewall. That was a good serve by Jedden. Beautiful rebote by Jedden. Rebote left side by Benny. He's up. Jedden makes the catch. Back to the inside. Excellent pickup by Benny there on the left side. Beautiful catch. Rebote is going to fall short. Hit the pad. Point for the white shirt. Benny. He has 3 points. 2 points, rather. It's tied up. 2 apiece.
And that's a tough point there if you're Jedden.
Tough point for me to read? No, it's pretty easy for me to read. I just read the wrong one.
No, well, it's just tough for Jedden there. I mean, you feel like you got him beat a couple of times there, and Benny's just proving early that he's going to get every ball back there up off that front wall. Great rebote as well.
Rebote. 2-all. Benny trying to get him. Have to throw it a little bit better than that. Jedden steps up. Throws the 2-all. Here's Benny. Caught it. Going for that 3-wall play. He tipped it before it went out, and it scores off the cesta of Jedden. Point for Benny there in the white shirt. He leads 3-2.
I don't know if that one was actually going to land in or out, but if you're jetting too close to call, went for it, and another example there, just timing a little bit off there, tipped it. That one goes to Benny, 3-2.
And that is how the players are trained. If there's
Yes,
even a question that it's
absolutely.
going to land in, you've got to go for it. So that's just a simple drop ball. Will give Benny another point. It's 4-2 in favor of the white shirt, Benny. First serve. That is an overserve. Ball must land that is Benny's first serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That's an overserve. Benny's second serve comfortably lands in. Catch by Jedden. Jedden's backhand. Too hard, too high, out of play. That hit the overhead screen. That gives Benny 5 points. Possible set, possible match point here for Benny. Hard first serve. Point, set, and match for number 55, Benny. That was impressive closing. Scored on an ace.
What a way to finish it off there. And Benny, that's just awesome play from him. Just the way he played in his first time out here. You already just see the improvement overall in all facets of his game there, and a dominant performance against the guy, as you said, a veteran on this roster. So he can hang with the veterans already. They're only 17 years old, only going to continue to improve throughout this season. So sky's the limit for this kid. Moves to 2-1 in that group. So Bueno is already at 3-0. You have Kubala at 2-1, Benny at 2-1. Jed now drops to 1-2. Anderluck at 1-2. And you have Ben, who is at 0-3, looking for his first win. He'll have an opportunity coming up next. Ben will face off against Anderluck as we get into the second round of these H2H Group 2 matches here on this Monday.
It's contagious. First the scoreboard, then me reading the wrong numbers, and then you saying the wrong group. I mean, no one has to remember the groups. So that's... You don't even get a foul for that.
It's like, you think of it... Good way to think of it, like Division 1, 2, and 3 in sports.
No, I prefer
in college
not to
sports
think of it that way.
Top, middle, bottom. Although D2, yeah, I guess that.
Yeah, why complicate it? If the goal is to simplify everything, let's not complicate it. I'm confused.
Yes, dude. Well, we have just about 30 seconds now until we get into this next match between Ben and Anderluck here. Anderluck, a guy that when he's on, he's really on. I mean, all parts of his game just seem to be working for him. I mean, scoop, power, the serve, everything. And here's a guy in Ben that, really can't afford to drop to 0-4, or else he may be kind of looking like he's out of it in this second group here. So a big match for Ben. Tough matchup against Anderluck. Anderluck was out here practicing. He looked focused, looked good in his first match of the day. So we'll see how this one plays out.
So our next match has Ben there in the orange. He's got the first serve, serving to Anderluck in the pink. First serve here for Ben to start things off. There's a serve. Lands in. We begin. Powerful forehand for Anderluck. Left side, a rebote to the inside. What a beautiful catch by Anderluck. Difficult to make those catches right there at the side wall. Nice rebote for Ben. Good catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Ben. Anderluck, forehand rebote. Caught by Ben. Anderluck makes the catch. Ben from the left side. That is a beautiful catch by Ben. Tough ball, hard throw. Nice forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Backhand by Ben. Caught by Anderluck. Ben was headed outside for that outside placement. Anderluck put it back inside. Here's Anderluck from the 6th line. Powerful, powerful throw. Will score a well-played point by Anderluck and Ben. Anderluck gets the first point here in this first set of this match.
And you're already seeing that first point. I mean, everything about Anderluck when he's focused is different about his game. I mean, you can just see the power there. wasted, nothing on any shot.
Look at that first serve.
And
that first serve's coming in about 1,000 miles an hour. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ball tipped by Ben. Point for Anderluck in the pink shirt. He leads 2-0 in this first set. That ball died coming out of the service box. You very rarely see that with Anderluck. It's a good serve. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not a loss of point. In fact, it's a loss of point there for Ben. You got to catch that ball. It's 3-0 in favor of Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Fake the carom. Put it back inside to score. That split-second twitch of a reflex that makes it look like he's going to throw it to the outside. You commit to the outside when you're trying to catch the ball, and he throws it back to the inside. It's a fine line between that and holding, but no holding there. Great play by Anderluck.
And a tough guy to play against because he has the best outside placement on this roster and arguably one of the best kill shots from the right, too. So you got to respect both, and even a guy with Ben speed can't get there as he gets on the board.
He tipped that ball. So that'll give the Ben there in the orange shirt 1 point. It is 4-1 in favor of Anderluck in the pink shirt. Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Catch by Ben. Powerful forehand throw there by Ben. Rebote left side by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Ben goes for the 2-all. Did not open up. However, it did come to Anderluck's left side. That is not his preferred side. That gives Ben 2 points. And it's funny that the left side's not his preferred side since he's left-handed, but hey, that's the way he trained. Here's Ben's first serve. Catch by Anderluck. There's the outside placement. There's the catch of the outside placement. Hard throw by Ben. Anderluck moving to make that rebote. He does. Into the pad, and the pad is bad. That's out of bounds. There's another point for Ben. That gives Ben 3 points serving to Anderluck's 4. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
And a whole new ball game now. Good to see Ben hanging in here in this first set. Was down 4-0, 3 straight with the serve here. Could tie things back up. Another good serve.
Ben steps forward to catch the ball in the air. There's a hard throw. Rebote forehand is up. Scoop by Ben. Hard throw by Ben. That's an excellent catch by Anderluck. Backhand by Ben. You can see the difference between the two backhands here. Anderluck, that's not his preferred throw. Ben, that definitely is. Here's Ben on the forehand. Pika trying to bounce it over his head. Anderluck cuts it off. What a catch by Ben. Powerful backhand follows. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Ben faked the 2-wall.
He got him this time.
Yeah. That may be the first fake I've ever seen him throw. Yeah. He usually commits and throws. He faked like he was going outside, took that extra half second and that twitch. Anderluck committed to the outside, lost. It's tied up at 4 apiece.
And good to see Guy introducing new shots to their game there, Ben. He's thrown that 2-wall a couple times. That one kept it inside. Great showing from him, ties it back up at 4.
Scoop by Ben. That's a beautiful catch by Ben. That scoop attempt missed by Anderluck. Point for Ben. I think we could safely say that the tide has turned here in this game.
Very much so, because Ben now with a possible set point.
Possible set point here for Ben here in the orange shirt. There's a serve by Ben. Anderluck with a tip ball point, and the first set goes to Ben there in the orange shirt. We'll reset the clock at 1 minute for them to rest up, retie, and move on to the second set.
This has been quite the day of runs already here, Stu. A lot of 4 or 5 straight points back and forth there, but Ben down 4-0, 6 straight. taking that first set there. So Ben needed it to avoid, as we said there, put himself at 0-4. That's tough to get back towards the top of that group number 2 standings there. So Ben really needs this one. Anderluck at 1-2. So I'm impressed at the way Ben was able to come back there. I mean, we've seen in these matches that, one mistake, he kind of lets that compound into the next couple points. But Ben cleared his mind there really when it was 4-0, 6 straight, and mixed in some good shots. So that was great to see.
Ben definitely showed tremendous poise going into those last couple points. So, time to begin our second set here. Anderluck lost the first set, so he begins the serve in the second set. 0-0 in the second set. Ben took the first set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the serve by Anderluck. First serve by Anderluck is good. Real good, actually. Catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Ben, left side. Karam scores. So the sidewall, front wall, floor, inbounds, and out. Thrown perfectly there by Anderluck to score. Ball tipped by Ben. 0.4 Anderluck off a really hard first serve.
Yeah, that first bounce off that serve, Stu, like
Explosive,
it bounced off a trampoline.
Yeah.
Even with Ben's leaping ability, couldn't get to that one there. 2-0 start, great one for Anderluck here. Andy's got the serve. Again, looking for more of a big bounce now on that serve, less power. You see, trying to get Ben to jump up there.
Rabote forehand. He snapped his wrist there at the end. Whether or not he did it intentionally or not sure, trying to get it just above the pad. However, that did fall short. So that gets Ben up on the board with 1 point here in the second set, serving to Anderluck's 2 points.
Something else we haven't even talked about in this match is fatigue. I know Ben, a guy that doesn't really get fatigued. He's talked about that to me even in those regular pari-mutuel games. But Anderluck, you could already see him huffing and puffing a little bit out there. So see how that factors in as well.
Ben, he saw that Anderluck was going to throw what's called a pika. So that's a big bounce shot, right? Thrown to your opponent's feet, bounces up over his head. If you can, you got to run forward and try to take it. Ben did the right thing. He just didn't go forward quite enough. Missed that catch. Anderluck has 3 points. Here's his first serve. Beautiful first serve by Anderluck. Anderluck, 2-all Rabote from the left side. Not his preferred side. That lands just out. 0.4. Ben there in the orange shirt. Ben has 2 points to Anderluck's 3. 2 serving 3. Nice backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. That 2-all by Ben lands wide. Off the court. If it lands on the side of the line that the judges are standing on, that's out. Here's Anderluck's serve.
You'd like to see Ben also be a little more patient there, even though he has a set in hand. Don't want to give away points like that.
No, never want to give away a point if you can avoid it. Rabote left side. Ooh, that got away from him. I think his cesta came in contact with the side wall. It doesn't make a difference. It's what happens after the throw. And that ball hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. That gives Anderluck 5 points and possible set point for Anderluck.
And let's see if he handles this situation a little bit differently. Maybe look for Anderluck to go for a kill shot here with a couple more points and not let Ben hang in this one.
Power
the serve.
That was a beautiful serve and a great effort to try and reel that serve in by Ben. So we'll give the players a minute to regroup. So Ben took the first set 6-4. Anderluck took the second set 6-2. We'll go to a third and decisive set here to determine who's going to win this match. Overall, Anderluck showing what he always shows. Really, really hard serve. Great effort on that right side. Catching a little bit better than he usually does. So that's off. Definitely good to see. But winded. Definitely appears to be a bit winded. So you got Ben here in the orange shirt.
Yeah, I was just going to say, well, Ben, he's in his 6th set of the day. He went 3 sets with Bueno, but we talked about him, a guy that he says he doesn't get fatigued. These matches, not that much for him, a guy that trains very hard. So see here, you got to maybe give the advantage to Ben there at this point because Anderluck laboring a little bit, took some more time, sweating a little bit, just trying to get himself composed here for this 3rd set as he appear to be ready to go, and Ben will start off the serve.
Hard first serve there by Ben, caught handily by Anderluck. Scoop by Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Outside placement by Ben. Anderluck got assessed on it, but was not able to bring in the catch. So Ben there threw Anderluck
the Anderluck special
on Anderluck. Don't see Ben throw many of those.
No, not at all.
Just the right time. That gives Ben the first point here in this 3rd set.
Well, he played a lot of points, at this, and got to switch it up. At some point in this match, Ben off to a 1-0 lead. Good idea there to begin the 3rd one.
Rebote left side. Ben threatened that needle, just put it above the pad. Anderluck blasts this one. That's going to be a tough catch for anybody. Anderluck obviously throwing that ball low and hard. Scoop attempt missed there by Ben. Tied up at 1 apiece. Excellent catch by Ben. What a catch by Ben. And a tipped ball there by Anderluck. Point goes to Ben in the orange shirt. 2-1 in favor of Ben. Both players here for a chance at this match. 1 set apiece. That was picture perfect. You just don't get better than that.
What do you say?
You don't get better than that.
That's a perfect care.
About 20 feet away from your opponent. Opens up, hits the screen. How do you get that?
Can't defend it either.
That's right. What a beautiful throw by Anderluck scores. That gives him a point. It's tied up at 2 apiece. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ben there at the 7 line. Hard throw by Ben. Anderluck's going to set up for Rebote. Ben's going to get out of the way. It's a 2-all.
Wow.
Ben was just there. For Anderluck to get that up to be a 2-all and for Ben to just be right there and not be able to bring it in, both players played tremendous highlight in that point. Anderluck has 3 points. Ben has 2. Carom by Anderluck scores that 2-all, that kill shot, that side wall, front wall into the floor. Whether you throw it from the left side or the right side, it's just beautiful and scores well.
At 4-2 now for Anderluck, and this is tough for Ben. That Carom's working for him. Anderluck is confident, and he can pretty much go anywhere on the court with it now. Ben still got that tough backhand, puts him in some difficult spots.
Ball in and out of Ben Sesta. Point goes to Anderluck. That gives Anderluck 5 points and a possible match point here for Anderluck in the pink shirt. My 6th sense tells me this first serve is going to be hard.
It may not stay on the premises, Stu.
Yep.
Oh, it's in.
And that's a good catch by Ben. Ben winding it up, putting it inside. Anderluck passing on the scoop, just enough to get it up to the front wall. Ben's got it on the forehand. Low and hard. Anderluck, great concentration on that. Rebote was trying to keep it inside. It clipped the side wall. Ben's got it at the 10 line. Great catch by Anderluck. Carom by Anderluck scores for the win. Point, set, and match for Anderluck.
I think I just heard JR say, you have a tremendous weapon. That's how you use it.
Yes. Absolutely. No.
I mean, perfect. He threw 4 of them that were just picture perfect throughout that game. Most of them came in that final set.
The key to throwing shots, as you've heard me say with the players on multiple occasions in our training sessions, not that you're at a training session, just you've heard me say, is The trick to throwing shots in Jai-Alai is having the ability to throwing the shot, having the confidence to throw the shot, and knowing when to throw the shot. All those three things have to be present in order to throw shots. And Andrew Luck absolutely has it on that right side. That was beautiful. So, that being said, Andrew Luck wins that match. And right away, lickety-split in Jai-Alai. That means real quick if you're tuned in elsewhere and you don't know that phrase. We're ready to move on to the next match already. Like just a minute away.
And this is the one.
Who are we going to see?
The Benny Bueno matchup. And
God, no. That's right. The names.
This is a great matchup. Two second-generation Jai-Alai players facing off. So this is a good one. Number 55, Bueno. 50. Oh, my God.
See?
Oh, my God.
You screwed it up. No.
Stu, you should do
Bueno is
it.
number 22. 55 is Benny.
I'll try
and
this
why
again.
we're saying this, if you haven't tuned into Jai-Alai before, is that there is very much a player named Benny Bueno. That's his full name.
That happens to be the
His
father.
son exactly is in the 5 shirt there, in the black shirt. See, I called it the 5 shirt. Why? Because 5 in traditional Jai-Alai is black.
That's all right.
Moving on.
We'll
So
just
if I
get
say
to.
there's a person
yes,
named
we'll
Benny Bueno, and we have one player named Benny and one player named Bueno on the roster. That was my oversight. It's not quite as bad as the single-digit player numbers, but okay, we're at 0 points. Time to begin.
We are ready to begin this match. We'll try it again. This matchup will feature number 22, Bueno, versus number 55, Benny.
Be curious to see if Benny's able to bring the poise and control that he showed in that first match into the second match for the deck.
Well, this is also big for these Group 2 standings here. So Bueno's at 3-0, Benny's at 2-1. So if Benny can get this, puts Bueno back at 3-1, tied atop those standings with the head-to-head win.
There's the serve. The first serve by Bueno. Benny makes the catch. There's the backhand. Bueno sets up for the rebote on the right side. Catch by Benny. Bueno's there. Rebote left side by Benny. Picked up by Bueno. There's the backhand. Catch by Benny. Bueno makes the catch at the 9 line. Fine catch by
There's your one
Benny.
hand, Stu.
We prefer to use 2 hands still. There's the catch by Benny on the forehand. Right up the middle. Nice throw by a Bueno. Rebote left side, low and inside. That's what he did against Jedden, and it worked. Bweden. I think I just mixed 2 players together. Okay, so Bueno made a great catch, faked it to the outside, put it back inside, gets the first point. Bueno serves Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Benny. Here's Bueno at the 5 line. Strong throw from the forehand. Nice backhand. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Does not cut to the outside. That
Great
2-all
idea.
kill shot does. From the forehand of Benny. Well thrown. Tied up at 1 apiece.
And last week saw Benny throw a lot more of those low, hard ones that were crossing the sidewall there, right between about the 6 and 9 line there. But that time decided to throw the carom. Good idea, working for him, and an overserve to start off that.
That first of 2 serves here. Second serve must be good. Must land between the 4 and 7 line there. Catch by Bueno. Here's the backhand. Catch by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Juggling on Bueno's catch. It's slight. It's a tough call, but that was an excellent call there by the second judge, by the backcourt judge. Got to catch that ball and stop it and assess it. Can't bobble around in there. And that's what happened. Ball was juggled, lost a point. Benny serves. First serve is good. That's a powerful backhand off the serve by Bueno. Bueno makes the catch. Rebote 2-wall by Benny. Wow. No one was expecting that. I wasn't. You wasn't. More important, you wasn't. That's not good English, but I wasn't. You wasn't. And Benny was. And Bueno wasn't.
Maybe Benny wasn't either.
No, Benny was. He threw it. The Benny Bueno thing is hopeless. Yeah. Here's the serve by Benny in the white shirt. Bueno makes the catch. That is a carom thrown by a Bueno.
Oh, he got there.
It was a well-thrown carom. It didn't open up. However, Benny was not able to bring the catch in. 3-2. Bueno is serving with 2 points to Benny's 3. Here's the backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Benny makes the catch. Pica, big bounce, goes up, brought down by Bueno. Benny, good effort to try to get back and make that rebote. Fell short of it. It's all tied up at 3 apiece. 3-3 here in the first set. Catch by Benny. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Forehand rebote by Benny. Bueno on the backhand. Bueno winds up, throws the 2-all with a soft touch. It scores. So, Bueno will step out in front of Benny with 4 points.
Nice little comeback there.
To his 3. Are you talking about me or are you talking about?
I was talking about Bueno.
Oh, yes. Definitely a nice comeback there.
Good pronunciation, Stu, if I didn't say so.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Backhand by Benny. Beautiful rebote throw by Bueno to the inside. It scores. Point for Bueno there in the black shirt.
And that one was just hugging the side wall the entire way down there. Tough play for Benny.
Possible set point here for Bueno with 5 points to Benny's 3. Excellent catch by Benny. Nice backhand. Good catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Benny. Benny showing good control there on the rebote. Nice catch by Benny. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Bueno. Scoop by Benny. Bueno on the rebote. Benny winds up, puts it back inside to score. We've been seeing the effect of some really good fakes today.
Maybe you'll start to see a couple more guys mix in the costado here today. That was
see, the risk is holding. That's why. That's why you don't see it more. When you stop your motion even slightly, that's holding. But so that gives Benny 4 points to Bueno's 5. Still possible set here for Bueno there in the black shirt. Benny serves. Hard first serve, and a great catch by Bueno. Rebote by Benny to the inside. Bueno makes the catch. Hard throw by Bueno. Good catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote 2-all by Bueno. Caught the pad. That'll tie it up at 5 apiece. Whoever wins this point wins the first set. Bueno definitely frustrated after that throw. When you throw shots, you don't want to give points away.
He certainly led Benny back into that match here with that one. 5-5. Decisive 11th point here. Benny with the serve, too.
Low and hard first serve. Great catch again by Bueno. Rebote left side by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Ball tipped, point, and the first set goes to Bueno in the black shirt, defeating Benny 6-5 here in the first set. First player, of course, to win 2 sets wins the match.
Awesome first set. By far, I would say by far the best set of the day that we've had.
Yes, absolutely.
A match of two guys that really, I mean, form-wise, they look pretty good. Catching, throwing. They can mix in some shots as well. So two guys that have proven that they are the top of this second group facing off here. So impressive, the 17-year-old Benny hanging with a guy that has been around the game for his whole life. Obviously, Bueno only in his 3rd year with this Magic City program, but he's probably maybe been playing Jai-Alai almost as long as Benny's been alive, or at least been exposed to the game that long. So just an incredible matchup here, and expect kind of the same thing in this second set here, Stu.
And with 3 seconds to go, we're ready to begin our second set. Benny did lose the first set, only by 1 point. So Benny has the first serve in this second set. Gotta admire the composure of the 17-year-old, huh?
I was going to say, it's so impressive. I mean, on those rebotes, too. I mean, some guys, they throw them, they're out of control. They just kind of swing at it, but it's just so smooth and so fluid on all of them. I mean, you really it's just a thing of beauty to watch every day. Is Bueno, oh my goodness.
There's the first
Penny
serve.
overserve.
And we will begin our our second set with an overserve. 2 serves allowed in Jai-Alai H2H. Excellent catch by Benny there behind the 9 line. Nice backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Bueno on the 2-wall rebote. It's stopped by Benny, and Benny's carom scores beautifully. What a well-thrown shot from the forehand of Benny. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to see him keep his foot on the gas here. It was up 3-1. Bueno came back, won, I think it was 4 straight points there. So Benny keep his foot on the gas here, can throw those shots. Like to see him do it more in this second one.
Nice backhand by Bueno. Rebote 2.
Oh.
Wow, what a shot Benny just
that.
threw. I mean, beautifully executed on the left side of Benny. Beautiful shot. Point there for the white shirt. He steps out in front of Bueno, 2-0. Rebote forehand by Benny. That one got away from him. That hit the overhead screen. So he threw it high to the front wall and then went up. So Bueno's on the board with 1 point here in the second set, serving to Benny's 2 points. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Good catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Rebote left side by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Good pickup by Benny. Tough catch there behind the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Wow.
Yeah, not much Bueno could do there.
Kill shot scores. Point for Benny. Benny on the board with 3 points to Bueno's 1.
And this is the exact same situation he had him in that first set. Let it slip away from him, so see if he handles this one a little bit differently.
Catch by Benny. That's carom by Benny. Bueno read it, stops it on the right side. Blasts this back. Benny gets hit with the ball, needs to shake that off. That gives Bueno 2 points to Benny's 3. Here's Bueno's first serve. Catch by Benny. Catch by Benny. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno with a fantastic scoop. Caught that ball with both feet off the ground. Benny puts it back to the inside. He caught that one, too. Those are two spectacular catches back-to-back by Bueno. Let's see if he's got another one in him. Not that one. The first two, great. Point goes to Benny. That gives Benny 4 points to Bueno's 2. Ball dropped off the catch. He made the two more complicated catches without a problem. This last catch, not quite so complicated. Benny has 4 points and the serve. Bueno trying to go outside with it. That carom attempt, the kill shot attempt, caught the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. That gives Bueno 3 points. Benny, who's receiving in the white shirt, has 4 points. It's a hard first serve by Bueno. Good catch by Benny. Nice backhand. That forehand rebote escapes to the overhead screen. That's out of play. So that will give Benny 5 points and possible set point here for Benny in the white shirt. Backhand by Bueno. Ball tipped by Bueno. Point and set. Won by Benny in the white shirt. So.
Okay, Benny comes back.
Bueno took the first set, 6-5. Benny takes the second set, 6-3. That'll bring us to a third and decisive set here for the matchup of Bueno and Benny.
It's a nice clean look. All those colors, they all match with the black and the white up there. Good look in this match, and the play has lived up to it. I mean, it's just been an awesome match. I safely say probably the best one of the day to this point here, and fittingly goes to a third set.
Might take issue with that.
Well, we'll see how this third set goes. We've had a couple 3-setters. It's gotten to that third one. But I got to expect the way that these guys have been playing. They've been so evenly matched through these first two that expect the same here in this third one. The only thing I hope is that for Benny, that carom that just caught the top of the pad, hopefully that doesn't affect his confidence going forward, because those kill shots really worked for him, got him a nice lead in that second set. So you don't want him to, hesitate a little bit on the throw, because you got to be confident. So
that 2-all costado was beautiful. All right, third and deciding set starts off with the serve by Bueno. Here's the backhand by Benny. Rotate forehand by Bueno. Benny on the backhand. Catch by Benny. Benny pumps it back to the inside. Good catch by Bueno. Benny on the rebote. Catch by Bueno. He winds up, throws it back inside. Tough rebote effort by Benny. That falls just short. First point of the third set goes to Bueno. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Benny, big bounce to the inside. Picked off by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Benny. Bueno, tip ball. All tied up at 1 apiece in the third set. Benny has the serve. Served by Benny. There's the backhand by Bueno. Nice throw to the inside. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand by Benny. Catch by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno. Will score. Point for Bueno there in the black shirt. He leads 2-1. Catch by Benny. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Benny will step up, make the catch. Karam opens up.
Oh,
Benny,
he got there.
Bueno, rather, looked like he wasn't going to go for it.
Oh.
And then he stepped up, caught it, returned it high to the front wall. Again, what seems to be an easy catch in the middle of the court, not so much an easy court. That ball was thrown hard to the front wall, came into the sidewall. Spin changes up a little bit. Difficult catch. Bueno has 3 points to Benny's 1. First serve is an overserve. Jai-Alai H2H has 2 serves for the players. Second serve coming up. Serve has to land between the 4 and 7 line. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Up, and away. Loss of control, loss of point. That's 2 points for Benny in the white shirt. He serves to Bueno.
And this third set, kind of waiting for one guy to make a little bit of a move here, a little more passive from both of them compared to what we saw in those first 2 sets. But both these guys want to win. They don't want to make the mistake here, but you also got to go for the win, too.
Catch by Benny. Hard throw. Catch by Bueno. Benny, rebote save. Bueno will back up to the 9 line, makes the catch on the forehand, puts it back to the inside. Catch by Benny. Bueno can't make the catch at the 9 line. Tough catch. All tied up at 3 apiece in this third and final set of this match. Here's the catch by Bueno. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by Benny. Point for Benny there in the white shirt. Benny steps out in front, 4-3. Bueno receives. Catch by Bueno. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand save by Benny. Comes back to the side wall. Bueno makes the catch. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rebote save gets away from Benny. He sends that to the overhead screen. That's out of play. We're tied up again, 4 apiece.
Just a back and forth match here, as you'd expect from these 2 top players in this group. 4-4. First 1-2 here, Stu.
Backhand by Benny. Hard backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Benny faked the carom, put it back inside. Bueno read it, stopped it, returns it. Catch in the air by Benny. Backhand to the inside. Rebote by Bueno. Catch midcourt by Benny. Hard throw to the feet of Bueno. Bueno comes up with a clutch scoop. Rebote forehand by Benny. Catch by Benny. Big bounce to the inside. Bueno's going to look for a tough rebote.
Oh, he digs it out.
And he makes it. Catch by Benny. Low and hard to the inside. There's another scoop by Bueno. Nice backhand. Good catch by Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Catch by Bueno. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Stop by Benny. Carambola. That's a ball that hits the front wall, the side wall, cuts back out. That scores for Benny. That gives Benny 5 points and a possible match point here for Benny in the white shirt. But Bueno still not far behind.
And a huge moment here for the 17-year-old looking to knock off number 1 player in this second group.
Catch by Bueno. Catch by Benny. Powerful backhand to the inside. Catch by Benny. Rebote forehand, swing and a miss. Point, set, and match for Benny in the white shirt.
So Benny there, wow, taking the last 2 sets to win. 5-6, 6-3, 6-4. The score by set there. So Benny, 17-year-old, moves to 3-1. Him and Bueno are now tied atop that second group there. Both of those guys, Bueno, Kubala, and Benny. No. Stu, we'll try it.
Take 2.
Third time's a charm. Bueno and Benny are tied at 3-1. Kubala is 2-1. He's got a chance to improve to 3-1 in this final match of the day because we do have one more, and he'll be facing off against number 8, Jedden. And Jedden in this group 2, he is 1-2. So Jedden with an opportunity to go to 2-2, or Kubala could play himself into a tie atop that second group at 3-1. So it could be a 3-way tie after 2 days.
And Jedden there talking to one of his staff members, apparently not happy with a member of his organization, so had to straighten him out.
And
he ordered Tennessee onto the court to dry it off by hand.
If
I were Tennessee, I wouldn't trust those guys throwing the ball in front of me. But he's a nice guy.
Wasn't even worried. He's just worried about getting cleaned up there, Stu. Well, we do have one more match here. Final match of this Monday, H2H. We have number 25, Kubala, playing against number 8, Jedden.
All right, judges.
Time to begin our final head-to-head match of today. Our final match has Kubala serving first to Jedden. Again, first set. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the first serve of the first set by Kubala. That is an overserve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line. That passed. Second serve for Kubala. Catch by Jedden. Jedden with the soft touch. Not soft enough. Kubala gets there. Throws the carom. Jedden can't get to it. First point goes to Kubala there in the yellow shirt.
I was going to wonder here what Jedden's strategy was going into it, because Kubala looked like he was laboring. I mean, I don't know if it was his leg, but wasn't moving very effectively in his match against Anderlecht. And you see Jedden right away goes for that Dehada, but Kubala ran it down through the carom, and he's on the board 1-0. So maybe not an effective strategy.
Well, if you're going to throw the Dehada, which is a drop shot, so if you're going to throw that drop shot, you've got to throw it better than that.
Yeah, no,
ball can't bounce out to the 3 or 4 line. Here's the serve by Kubala. He leads 1-0. Ball tipped by Kubala at the 9 line. Tied up at 1 apiece here in this first set of our last match. Jedin serves. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Jedin. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. That's the rebound play. Rebote by Jedin. Beautifully thrown. Caught by Kubala at the 9 line. Ball tipped by Jedin at the 9 line. Point to Kubala in the yellow shirt. He leads 2-1. There's a serve by Kubala. Jedin on the catch from the 10 line. Hard throw. Scoop by Kubala. That Rebote is thrown off the court. Spectacular catch there by the backcourt judge. It is 3-1 in favor of Kubala. He serves in the yellow shirt. Jedin makes the catch from the 10 line. Nice throw to the inside. Kubala. Tricky Rebote. He makes the save. Here's Jedin aggressively from the 5 line. Hard throw to the inside. Kubala digs out the Rebote that just missed. Just caught the top of the... And apparently Kubala has a problem with his back. Lower back. Extreme lower back, based on what he said on the court.
Well, we got those nifty little cameras. Pick up some audio.
Oh, they do. Oh, in that case, you know that it's his ass that's bothering him right now. Here's the serve by Jedin. It's all tied up at 3 apiece. Jedin serves. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Jedin. Jedin goes deep. Rebote save by Kubala to the outside. Jedin makes the catch. Jedin's got the whole court. He uses it to score. Good job by Kubala to try to get back in there. Point for Jedin in the purple shirt. He leads 4-3. So Jedin coming from behind. See if he's able to take it all the way to 6. But right now it's 4 serving 3 in this first set, played to 6 points.
And Kubala definitely doesn't seem to be at 100% here, so Jedin really needs to keep himself in this second group here, get a win here and close out this first set.
Good catch by Jedin. Kubala on the forehand from the 9 line. That's interference. The point will be replayed. Served by Jedin. Catch by Jedin. Jedin throws it back to the inside. Kubala makes the catch. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jedin. Catch by Kubala. Backhand by Jedin. Catch by Kubala. Kubala a little harder. Jedin. Well played. Rebote to the outside. Kubala's on it. Hard throw to the inside. Great catch by Jedin. Rebote forehand. Swing and a miss. Point for Jedin in the purple shirt. That will give Jedin a possible first set here in our last match. Kubala going to take a moment and get that ceston just a little bit tighter. Once again, that is a cinta. That's the cord used to tie the cesta onto your hand. Loosens up as you play. Retighten it when you can.
And a much better set here for Jedin. He dropped both of them 6-2 against Benny here, so playing much better, and that catch was a good example of it right along that side wall. As that one looks like it got a score.
0.6.
Keeps
0.6. Sorry, that's the yellow shirt. Point to Kubala there in the yellow shirt. That gives Kubala 4 points. Still possible set here for Jedden with 5 points. There's a serve by Kubala. Here's the backhand by Jedden. Goes deep. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Jedden makes the catch. Point, and the first set awarded to Jedden. So players will get a minute to refresh, retie, regroup, all the re's. This is when you read whatever it is you have to do. And then you come out fresh for the second set. First set goes to Jedden. Well played.
Yeah, 6-4 there for Jedden. And certainly played much better there, did Jedden in this first set against Kubala. You know, it's tough against a guy like Benny. I mean, we saw Benny he defeated the top guy in his group already there. So, you know, Jedden losing 6-2, 6-2 to a guy like Benny, even though he's 17 years old, even though he's a more veteran, he is a veteran player on this roster. You know, this guy's going to be a force to be reckoned with in this group there. So he's coming out against Kubala, who also struggled in his first match. And this is what you have to do. You got to beat the guys that, you know, are struggling, the guys that you know that you can handle in this group, because there are some tough matches. Did just that in set one. See if he can do that here again in the second set.
And a quick shout out to our judging staff. They're on top of everything. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
See, Manuel, as soon as it got to 0, boop, there's the whistle. That's just, gotta love it. So, we're in our second set of our last match. First player to 6 points wins the set. If Jedden's able to pick up this set, he will win the match. If Kubala wins this set, we'll go to a third and decisive set. Kubala serves. Hard first serve there for Kubala. Catch by Jedden. Jedden right up the middle. Caught in the left side of Kubala. There's the backhand. Catch by Jedden. Jedden with the 2-all. Well thrown and scoring. Point for the purple shirt, Jedden.
Well, just like we saw Ben not really throw that 2-all very often, especially from the higher position there in the costado. Jedden also didn't throw it very often, and that one worked too.
Yeah, he did. Kubala got a little bit of a late start on that. That ball drops in low right there at the knees of Kubala off the serve. So Jedden starts off with a lead of 2-0 in this 6-point set. Catch almost by Jedden. Not quite, though. Point for Kubala. Kubala gets on the board with a 1 point. One serving 2. Kubala has the serve. First serve is an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. Get a second serve here in Jai-Alai H2H. Second serve for Kubala. Hard throw by Jedden. Good catch by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala to the inside. Jedden winds up. Kind of a wonky 2-wall. The carom, however, caught the top of the pad. And any part of the pad is bad. Point for Jedden. He has 3 points to Kubala's 1 and the serve. Catch by Kubala. There's the backhand. Jedden makes the catch. Winds up with the 2-all off the court. Point to Kubala in the yellow shirt. Kubala has 2 points, serving to Jedin's 3.
Stu went to the well one too many times there. You think, that kill shot worked for him the first time. He had a couple point advantage, wanted to throw it again, see if he can sneak it in there, but that one a little wild. Kubala now back in this, only down 1.
That first serve is an overserve. He's got a second serve coming. Catch by Jedin on the run. Difficult rebote save made by the forehand of Kubala. Jedin on the backhand. More importantly, doesn't overthrow it. That showed good control by Jedin. Jedin winds up. There's another 2-all. That one's further outside than the first one was. Huh. Kubala gets the point. Tied up at 3 apiece. First player to reach 6 wins. If Jedin's able to do it, they're in the purple shirt. He'll win the match. It's a hard throw by Jedin. That's a good catch by Kubala. Jedin makes the catch. Scoop attempt missed. Point for Jedin in the purple shirt. 4-3 in favor of Jedin, who is serving. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Jedin. Catch by Kubala. Karam lands in and scores. Point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. I don't know what he was doing. No clue. None. No idea.
It just didn't verbalize it.
It landed in and there was some mouth movement. So
I think he's just trying to get himself fired up a little bit.
Either that or we'll have to have him checked out by a neurologist after the performance. Okay. Jedin receives. It's a hard first serve by Kubala. Catch by Jedin. Kubala makes the catch. Back to the inside. Looked like he was working up a fake. Jedin didn't fall for it. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Jedin backpedaling. Gets into position to make the catch. Nice hard throw. Good pickup by Kubala. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jedin. Rebote save. Clears the overhead screen. That stays in play. Kubala makes the catch to the outside. Hard throw. Jedin's looking for a tricky rebote. That's just not coming. Kubala gets the point. Possible set point for Kubala in the yellow shirt. If he's able to pull this off, we'll go to a third and deciding set. Deciding, decisive. I'll mix them up a little bit, see which one feels better. Forehand by Jedin. Bote left side by Kubala. Jedin makes the catch. Ball tipped.
Oh.
So we are tied up at 5 apiece.
11 points, Stu.
Possible set, possible match point for Jedin. Possible set point for Kubala. First serve is an overserve. Second serve here for Jedin. Kubala moves up, makes the catch. Almost made the catch. In and out of the cesta. Point set and match for Jedin.
And so kind of an...
Clean like trash.
anticlimactic way to end that set there. Got to a decisive 11th point. Thought he had it, but
apparently not quite so anticlimactic.
Okay, I think it's...
I just heard two loud noises indicating frustration.
Yes.
I believe that's what those indicate. Either that or we have fireworks inside, which is a little dangerous.
Well, we'll go with the former. Yeah, well. But it certainly struggled there, but Jedden gets the win. He improves to 2-2 in this second group. Kubala drops to 2-2. So you have Benny and Bueno tied atop that at 3-1. So those are the two guys that are looking to control this second group, and we saw some great play. I mean, that feature match against Benny and Bueno was just terrific. Those guys, both of them showed you almost everything that they had out there. Both of them caught very well, threw very well, mixed in some great shots. So we saw it all here today, and these guys continue to improve and get better, and I think that's what's most important at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So some fantastic Jai-Alai H2H action to start off this week. In fact, we had so much fun. Let's say we come back and do it tomorrow.
We'll do it tomorrow here, and wondering who is going to be participating in that H2H tomorrow. It goes in the order Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3. So we had Group 2 today. We'll be back with Group 3 tomorrow, which is Vuelo Diaz, Cool Fitness, Juice, El Barba, and CRB. Those are going to be the 6.
And that's at 10 a.m. tomorrow on Tuesday. So if they'll be here and you agree to be here, I'll agree to be here. How's that?
I'll be here. We're not leaving here today, though, because in just about an hour or so, we have a full 9-game performance.
9-game performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City. That's coming up at 1 p.m. here on the Jai-Alai channel. So for all of us here at Jai-Alai H2H, thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow at 10. Or if you're so inclined, tune back in at 1 p.m. for 9 action-packed games of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City. Have a good day, everyone.